Well, today we've got a little bit of maintenance to do. Yesterday when I was running around on the tractor, this coupling here on the hydraulic top link came loose and spewed oil all up and down the driveway, and now I've since tightened it up and put a bit of thread tape on the thread to stop it happening again. But now we've got to go in and top up the transmission oil. That's the first thing we have to do, is check the hydraulic fluid level. As you can see by this sight window here, it's right on the mark. I think it has come down very marginally, but with 17 litres in the machine, it doesn't appear to have lost enough to be significant. So with that, we'll get underway. Today's plan is to we'll take the wood chipper off the back here, and I'm going to put the Boxblade on and do a little bit of road maintenance if I can. It's a nice calm day, cloudy, so not too hot, but winter is trying to make itself felt, but so far we're not doing too badly. Anyway, onward. Now the big question here is if I can get this thing sitting on its pallet accurately and in one piece. We just have to have a look and just double check. Yeah, blind man be happy to see it. And do the safety chain on the PTO, and only remember to take the PTO off. I've driven away in the past and left it connected, which is all very embarrassing. Okay, now we'll go over and get the Boxblade. Okay, then let's get underway. Initially, because the ground is so hard packed, I want to lower these tines down probably a couple of notches to just break up the ground and give me some gravel back, so that I can then get to grade it up into shape, fill in the gullies. There are some rain gullies coming down the road there, and to do that we just got to take these pins out and lower them down. I think we go down 2 holes and see where that gets us. Where we bring the top one to, we'll soon find out, because I can use the hydraulic top link to adjust the angle of the bucket too, which will help a lot. 1, 2, and then I can change the way that it reacts. Okay, we'll give that a bit of a go and see what happens. Yeah, the tines are contacting the ground just before the rear blade, so we'll start off fairly level, which it is, and then we can adjust the tilt of the blade to get the desired effect. can be seen here, the rippers are digging in. I've still got the tail of the scraper lifted a little and allowing the rippers to dig in on the front more, and it's starting to scoop up a bit of loose stuff into the bucket itself. When it meets a low spot, it lets it slide out underneath. What I'll do later is tilt the box blade backwards and use the blade on the back, which you can see here, to act more like a back blade and smooth it all out. Okay, well, that's that much done. So we'll see how it goes once we've had a little bit of rain on it. I've gone along and tore it up with the rippers first, the tines, up and down, and then acrossways, and then I've levelled it out with the box blade on both tilts. So we'll just see how we go. We may need a little bit more down there next to the bamboo. I'll have to drag some up from out of the property somewhere. But that's that little job done. Doing a bit of road maintenance here now, and I've just finished grading the driveway, added a bit of crown to it, and now to try and prevent the erosion happening again, I want to get a bit of a woo boy here. We'll pack down and direct the water away. We'll see how it goes for size, but I think we might need a bit more here in the middle, and see if that solves our little problem of erosion. I graded this all the other day, and I thought now all I need is a little drop of water. That night, torrential rain, bog, and many ruts, so I just ripped over it again today with a box blade on the back of the tractor, and put a bit of a crown on it. We'll see if we have any effect. I'll give that a bit of a run over with the tractor and see if it tames it down a little bit. Should do. This can be seen now. The driveway is looking a little bit better in general shape. I only had it flat the other day, and this should help to keep it that way. I've just got to remove a few gibbers too while I'm at it. I'll put those there and pick them up later. But I think it's pretty essential to get as much of it in the right place as possible. Yes, and hopefully we can get it packed down before the next torrential rain washes it all away, as is usually the case. Okay, now we're going to try and just squash this down a little bit. We'll run along the front here. And hopefully that'll pack it down tight enough that it will divert the rain and not wash away. It looks like it's doing a reasonable job. It's squashing down pretty well. Looks almost as if it'll need more, but I think this high up on the hill, it's going to only have a very slight runoff. Maybe further down we'll have to add a little bit more. I've got 3 other woo buoys to steady up the rain a bit, and I'll probably have to add a little bit here and there as the cars run over and create a groove in it. It's only a very small, low mound, but it'll do, I think. Go and run over the other 2 now and see what it looks like when we're done. Putting the last of the dirt on these little strips I'm putting across the driveway to act as water diversions or woo buoys. I've got 3 of these woo buoys in so far. It's 4. So I might just put a 5th one in just to be sure about where I am now. Anyway, carry on. Yeah, this one here is just a little bit light on the soil. I'll just throw some more on this one and then start on the last one. that should do that one by the time I iron it out. I just put a sprinkle there. I can't see from here whether the bucket's full or empty, but what the hell. I'll go back down and drop a little bit, if there's any, where I want the next one. Probably somewhere about here. Maybe down a bit more. Alright, back we go. There's a little bit there. Okay. Alright, we're off and get some more. Okay, back with another load. Let's see if we can make this the last one. Might have to rake that one out a bit. Right, give that a bit of a smooth out, and hopefully that'll do it. Okay, that's about that's it for a wrap. We'll leave these now and see how they fare in the next rain.